welcome to today's video. I want to start out with saying that I haven't been feeling very well over the past 2 days. My voice is slightly weird. It hurts a little when I talk, and I literally almost did not sit to film today because I've just been a little under the weather. This feverish feeling keeps coming and going, but I realized that filming and making content actually makes me happy, so I pushed myself to sit in the chair and start filming. And of course I had Payal behind the camera here to encourage me, but I just want to say a big fat thank you actually, because when I started filming today I realized that my entire lethargic under the weather feeling was literally going away as we started filming, and I don't think it would be the same if it wasn't for the fact that I was making this content for you guys. So just a big fat thank you. Now that we've got that bit out of the way, I want to tell you what today's look is going to be. Today's look is basically my go-to signature look. It's something that I do when I'm stepping out for an event. It's usually mostly what I do when I'm stepping out for an event, or even when I'm going out with my friends or my husband in the evenings or the nights. Of course, one of the main things that does change around here very often is the red lip, but being someone who absolutely loves a good bright bold red lip, I had to include it in today's look. I have a couple of things that I've tried new. Some I've liked, some I've not liked actually, just in the spirit of trying new things that I'm always trying to do. I'll talk through them as soon as we get into those steps. So let's not make this intro any longer and let's deep dive right into this tutorial. To begin with, I prepped my face with the help of this Pond's moisturizer. It has SPF with it, which is really great. A lot of you have asked me time and again whether I prefer a moisturizer with or without SPF. To be entirely honest with you, I don't have a preference. I do feel like SPF is something everybody should wear. It is one of the beauty habits I'm working really hard on, and unfortunately I'm not there yet. I don't wear SPF all the time, but this product does have SPF, so I evenly applied it all over my face and then used my Maybelline Baby Lips lip balm on my lips, which is actually a colored lip balm, but it dies out over a period of time if you dab it enough. My lips are usually normal to dry, but of late they have been more dry, and I feel like this product is really well for my lips. That chappy feeling that my lips feel very often was basically what I wanted to address, and Maybelline's Baby Lips does a really good job. With my foundation, I pulled out the very classic Fenty Beauty foundation. You guys have seen me use this product time and again. I feel like one of the main reasons I don't land up pulling out this product as often as I would like is because you have to do half a face and half a face instead of your whole face in one go. Because if you have seen my Fenty first impressions video, you'll know that the product does tend to dry out really quickly if you don't blend it out soon enough. And because of that, I think I tend to not reach for it as much, but I'm going to change that. I'm going to reach for this product a little more because I genuinely do love the overall look and feel of it. It lasts forever and it leaves sort of like a velvety matte, but not like matte, but like dewy finish, which is something that I personally really like. Now coming to my concealer, I actually used a completely new product today, which I've been really excited about trying. I've tried the Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer a long time ago because a makeup artist used it on me, and I've never actually owned it. So a few days ago, I went and got myself the Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer. I bought myself the shade Medium. One shade lighter than the shade Medium is a neutralizer, but it has a really yellow, super yellow undertone. It brightens up your skin, and even though I have a yellow undertone, I felt like that was a little too light for me. So in case you're my skin tone, maybe try Medium first. Considering how much I've heard about this product being not just a concealer but also like a brightening concealer, I want to say that I was very impressed in one go. It just did really well in terms of lifting the entire feel and look of the foundation, of the base, and I really want to say that it did a fabulous job. Like off the bat, I was super happy with it. I want to obviously see how long it lasts through the day. I am vlogging today, so stay tuned for that vlog, but I will keep giving you guys updates there in the vlog as well. But once I put my concealer in its space, went over, did my brows, came back to blend my concealer, which has usually become my current go-to. I feel like leaving your concealer in its spaces, whether it's on the middle of your face or your under eyes, just for maybe a minute or two by the time I get done with my brows, does really well because it sort of settles in a little bit more and gives a more natural feel to the blend. I'm personally loving it.
once
I got done with my base and my brows, I went over to my face. Now on a regular basis, when I'm like stepping out, I don't necessarily always like to do a cream contour and then a powder contour. So with the help of my NYX palette, I just went over and used the powder contour on the sides of my face as well as my jaw. I hope that you guys have had the chance to see my how to contour like a pro video. It is part of my how to series. I hope you guys are enjoying the how to series. Make sure you take a look at that when you get a few minutes. Once I was done with my contouring, I used the MINA blush, which is a really lovely pinky shade. I want to say that this particular MINA shade is something that has made it to my favorites. Wait, I have to remind myself the shade name right away. It was the blush shade in number 103. It did so well on my skin. I feel like this happens to me pretty often where I really like a product and then it gets pushed at the back because I want to rotate all my product. And now that I've found it and I feel like I'm really enjoying it, it's going to land up featuring in a few videos to come. I kind of go through these phases with my beauty products, just like my clothes and jeans especially. If you can relate to that, make sure you hit the like button or let me know down below in the comment section. But anyway, this blush did really well for me, and I didn't go in with the highlighter immediately. What I wanted to do next was complete my eyes, because I like for my highlighter to be like the last or the second last thing I do on my face. For the eyes, I had to use Embark, which is one of my favorite eyeshadows from MAC. I always land up mixing up Embark with the 25A palette from Morphe. These are my go-to like neutral everyday palettes. They're super amazing. As a pigment, Embark is just so good. It's a lovely rich brown that you can use either all over your lid, or you can just use it for a contour in the socket of your eyes in the crease line. And today what I did was I started out with Embark. I used it to contour my eyes and just fill out that crease area a little bit up and a little bit down. Then with the help of my Morphe 25A palette, I mixed up a really nice deep banana tone with a nice light brown tone and filled up my lid. What this basically does is gives a really nice natural sheen to your lid while at the same time being super defined with the help of the Embark. Then with the help of a really nice bricky brown tone from the same Morphe palette, I went over and added some dimension into the outer corners and the crease area of my eyes. You guys know that a really good eye look has to be brightened up by me. I love it when the inner corners of my eyes are brightened up. So from the same Morphe palette, I chose a really nice rose goldy shade and went over to the inner corners of my eyes, apart from which I also used the same shade to highlight my brow bone. To finish off the look, you guys know I would always tightline my eyes with the help of the Kajal Cat's Meow from MAC. Apart from which, I went in with my signature wing. I used my Color Bar Felt Liquid Liner for this, and then I tried a whole new pair of lashes. Now this is where the confusion has really crept in for me today, because it took me way longer than usual. So usually you guys know I wear a PAC number 52 or a Euro Paris number 54 set of lashes. But when I went over to buy the Maybelline Age Divine Concealer, I also spotted Euro Paris number 57 lashes, which I had never tried before. Those are what I'm wearing right now, and I do think that they look really nice, but I want to say that the band is sort of driving me crazy, because everything I've done to conceal it has been so much effort. I really hope it's hidden on camera right now, because that's how the band needs to be, but it just took a lot of work. I also want to say that the sales girl made me buy this new glue called Eye, and I didn't even really need a glue. It was just there, and she was like, oh, it's new, try it, and I bought it, and obviously because I bought it, I wanted to try it, and I'm just not happy with this glue. It's going right into the dustbin after I finish filming this video. It was like, at first glance, the texture was really nice. It was transparent. It wasn't like transparent, it was like white transparent gelish, and I thought, oh my god, this feels so nice. Maybe it'll really help and make my lashes, you know, stick really nicely. But I'm like, no, it took me so much effort. I have never had to put so much effort into my lashes. Apart from duo, I also use Miss Claire sometimes, which unfortunately is like pretty much over, otherwise I would just use this. But I took it up as a challenge, and I was like, I have to make my lashes stay with the help of this eye waterproof thing. Just not happy, okay? Like, in case you guys are looking to buy new glue for yourself, stick to duo, stick to MAC, stick to Miss Claire even, which is really good. But just not happy with this, okay? Just putting it out there. It's sort of like made me like super fried. Anyway, once I was done with that, I obviously used my full exposure mascara from Smashbox, and sort of got my lashes all in together and used some of the mascara on my lower lashes too. I really wanted to go for a red lip because you guys know how much I love a red lippy. Ruby Woo is one of my go-to shades, but considering that my lips have been pretty dry of late, I wanted to opt for a liquid formula at the moment. The shade I opted for today is also from MAC. It's from their Liquid Retro Matte series. It's called Feel So Grand, and I feel like it's the closest to Ruby Woo in terms of the color, the undertone, and I feel like because it's liquid, it's really perfect for a lip like mine. And then of course, to finish off the entire makeup look, I went in with my L'Oreal True Match Lumi powder. One thing I want to say about this particular product is that even though it's called like a highlighter, I feel like it's a really subtle highlighter. I like to call it a brightener instead of a highlighter because it doesn't leave that dazzling feel, which is great. I like that because on a daily basis I don't always want to be dazzling. So I feel like this leaves a really nice, natural, sort of not glittery. It gives a really nice hint of glow on your face, and I really like that. And of course, seal it all in. I cannot do this entire thing and not use my MAC Fix Plus. I have like 5 or 6 bottles of them, so I spritzed away. I hope you guys did enjoy this look. I do have a few different variations I do whenever I'm looking to go to like an Indian function, or if I'm going out partying and maybe smoke it up a little bit. If you want me to do like different variations of this, let me know down below in the comment section. And before you do go away, please let me know what your favorite part of this video was down below in the comment section. And of course, subscribe. I'm on my way to the 100k journey, and you have to help me by making all your friends subscribe. I will see you guys in the next video. I love you. Mwah.